there, good looking. Welcome to this recovery day workout. This is perfect to do on a recovery day. That's right. Listen, the magic happens actually during recovery. So I don't want you to skip those times in your workout week. We really do need break. And on your break days, those are great days to add your flexibility and mobility work that necessarily doesn't get done during your regular workout days. Now, I wanted to keep this workout really chilled and relaxed. So it's kind of no fuss, minimal tools needed. Just have a pillow and access to a wall or even the side of a couch would work. Now, heads up, you may hear me say things like the muscle hustle challenge and things like that. That's because this whole series is part of a challenge on my platform Over 50 Fitness. I'm releasing a few of the workouts here on YouTube so you can see what we got there. So if you want to try out the whole challenge and meet the community and, get right into the programming, there's a link down below for a 14-day trial. All right, let's go get started. All right, let's flow through some spinal range of motion exercises and then move it into more of a static, yummy stretch session. I want you to bring the big toes together, drop the hips back, walk the hands forward. Now round the spine, come forward, drop the hips, wrists under shoulders, look up. Round the spine, press the hips back, do it again. And sit back and hold. Forehead to the mat, or if that's not available to you, grab that pillow. Two more breaths. Come on up, spread the fingers, wrists slightly ahead of the shoulders, tuck the toes under, drive the hips up, downward dog, and then pedal your heels. Ears are beside the biceps, feet hip width apart. Heels are quiet now, press the hips back a bit more. Lower the knees to the ground. Bring yourself all the way down. Keep the hands just under the armpits for me, feet close together. Lift the chest up and hold this extension. And if you'd like, you can also lift the hands up a bit too. Feeling the muscles in your low back firing up. Release ear to mat. Rest. One more time. Lift up, still looking down. Lift the hands up if that feels okay for you. We're keeping the feet on the ground, just holding this static extension. Release other ear to the ground and rest. Press up onto all fours. Wrists under shoulders, knees apart under the hips. Extend one arm, the opposite leg. Release, other side. So we're getting a little bit of heat in the body before we hold our stretches. Let's keep the hips quiet. When we extend, we're not hyperextending the back. Turn the thumb up to the ceiling. Foot pressing to the wall behind you. One more each side. Last one. Back onto the stomach. Extend the arms lined up with the shoulders. Slide the left one in and roll onto that right arm while we lift that left leg and then plant it behind us. Stretching into the shoulder of this right arm, and then you might feel it into the hip on this leg. I'm literally pressing into the ground to roll back a bit more. Back to center. Left arm extends, right hand comes in. Lift the right leg now. Let's roll onto that left arm now. Press into the ground with that right hand, rolling back, opening the knee up if you can. So that right knee is pointed to your ceiling. Back to center. If you have that pillow, bring it under the chest. Bring the elbows under the shoulders. Or supported cobra. Ears away from the shoulders. Drop the hips. Try to release any muscle tension you might be holding in the glutes or the back. Nice, easy breaths. Pressing back onto our heels again. Now doing the opposite, allowing that back to flex. And again, we can bring that pillow under the forehead if the ground is too low or we just want to be propped up a bit. Let's walk those hands away from the body towards the top of your mat. And have your hands mat width so we get some broadening of the upper back. Just stretch into that area. This is a great way to get the mobility back into the hips and the knees if you find that you're quite tight there. Slowly come up. Place that pillow just in front of your wall or couch. Knee comes on top for padding. Step one leg forward. Sit yourself up. Now recognize that the closer the knee is to your wall, the harder or the more stretch you're going to feel in the quad. So you can slide it away if it's a bit too much. But you should feel a nice stretch into the quadricep. If you've got something to hold on to for balance, that might feel better for you. Now reach this arm straight up and a little lean away, not a big one, just a little guy. Release the arm down. We're going to turn our body towards the back leg and just simply slide it off. Same thing on the other side. So let's have the leg that we're popping up close to the wall. Bring the knee on top of our pillow. Foot's resting. Front of the top of the foot, is resting on the wall. And then lift up. From there, if it's too much, slide the knee forward. Inhale the arm up, slight lean away. nice. Having a seat on our pillow. If you find that your hips are quite tight, or perhaps you've had a hip replacement, I'd love for you to build your ground up even more. Left leg in front of right, nice and tall. Now press into this right knee and turn your body and lower towards the other knee. So you won't be mirroring me, you'll be opposite of my actions. Walk your hands to the center. Lower down if you can, hold here. Press up. Other leg in front now. Press into this one. Turn your body and hold. You should feel a stretch through the side body here. Walk your hands to the center. If you're able to come onto the forearms, invite yourself to do so. Press yourself up. Extend the legs wide, pressing the backs of the knees towards the ground. And let's actually readjust so that we're just on the edge of the pillow. I really want you on your sit bones here, not rounded in the low back. So think about length and then walk forward. Pressing the back of the knees towards the ground. Toes, feet are active. Just soften your gaze. How far you want to hold your stretches today is up to you. It's your preference if you want to take it to end range, or if you just rather be more relaxed today. Just let everything feel good. There's nothing wrong with either approaches. On up, positioning the legs, whatever feels most comfortable. Take this hand down to the ground, this ear to the shoulder. Just get a stretch down through the side of the neck. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, and I caution you to be very gentle here, give it a slight pull. Now turn the chin in towards the armpit. The hand can go more behind the head now for a slight pull down to hit a different area of the side of the neck. Next time you have a tension headache, this is a nice stretch to do. Let's release that hand, head back up, this arm to our mat, this ear to our shoulder. We're keeping that chin centered and in. Again, if you want to do a gentle pull to add a little bit more of a stretch, go for it. let go. Chin to the armpit. Gentle press forward now. Release center. Both legs in front of you. On your sit bones once again, so not rounded. I want you to lift up, trying to get tall, and then hands behind, press forward. Feet are active again. Back of the knees are pressing into the ground. Now, if you don't have osteoporosis and would like to join me in a deep flexion exercise, bring your arms in front and just let yourself drape over. Chin is tucked in. Walk yourself up. Move the pillow away. Lie down. And then let's pick the pillow and put it back under. Just run into the bum and low back, sacrum area. Extend your left leg. Draw the right knee in. And then lift the head up. Slide the chin in and lower it down so we have length in the back of the neck. Stretching into our glute here, as well as some mobility into the hip and knee. By having the hips on the pillow, we're a little bit in extension. So we'll get a nicer stretch in that lengthened leg. It's also lovely to do with a yoga block under the sacrum. Leg releases, other knee to chest. Again, gaze is soft, or maybe now that we're lying down, you'd like to close your eyes. Both feet on the ground. Press into the feet, lift the hips up and remove the pillow. And then have it to the right side of your body. Arms extended, shoulder height, palms up. And now drop both knees on top of the pillow. So it's a slight rotation here. Now here's where we're going to switch it up. If you don't have osteoporosis, remove the pillow and put it in between the knees and press down on that top leg to get more twist. So having the knees on the pillow is a nice option for my osteoporosis peeps so that you're not doing a deep twist. We never want end range of motion. Now rotate your gaze, or not rotate, turn your gaze towards that arm extended. Just relax. Bring the knees back to center. Move the pillow to your left side. Arms back up, shoulder height, palms up. Drop the knees on top of the pillow. Stay here if you have osteoporosis. If you'd like to intensify the stretch, now the pillow goes in between the knees. We stack the legs a bit more. We press down on that top leg, and we make sure both shoulders stay on the mat. And then turn the gaze to the other arm now. Back to center. Pillow off to your side. Bring the legs up. So the knees are wide, wider than the body. Ankles are lined up with the knees. From here, we can pull on the back of the thighs to deepen the stretch, or we can take it into full happy baby, bringing the hands to the outside edge of the feet. Back of the neck is long. Couple more breaths. Really lengthen the legs. Have them apart. Arms down by your side, palms up. So let the feet drop out, the fingers curl. Maybe even close the eyes. Feel the breath moving in and out of your body. Maybe follow that breath. Settling into the ground, letting the earth support you while you follow your breath in and out. Relax the muscles on your face. Softening around the eyes and the mouth. And then just start to bring movement back to the fingers and the toes. Fluttering the gaze to open if the eyes were closed. Reaching the arms overhead and bringing the legs in close together for that perfect good morning stretch. Knees into chest, hugging them in, maybe even rocking the knees side to side. to one side. Let's use the arms to press up. If we want to sit on that pillow again, we can. Placing the legs, whatever feels best. Shins stacked or cross-legged, or even legs out. But posture, I'm concerned about. So let's sit up nice and tall. Somebody's pulling our strings and making our body taller. Chin is settled in, shoulders relaxed back and down. One more final deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Thank you so much for joining me. Drop a comment down below, unless you're too relaxed to do so. I understand. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.